time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Florida Atlantic Owls. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense is on the field for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Got it in the middle. It's Staley. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So Florida Atlantic's offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. To the air, it's Baker. Makes the grab.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mooney. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The Volunteers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run it.
Turning on the Jets. He's inside the 40. Got a little space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown ball.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks, and make plays.
A little screen to the running back. Got room at the 35. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Baker. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Dumps it off in the flats. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Making side adjustments here. Grabbed in the middle. It's awesome. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield and they'll give it to him. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's right down the boulevard. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Baker. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Going with the ground game left. Hard running there. What a nice job.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
And all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. It's complete. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Vols headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That's caught. It's Vaughn. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Volunteers are on the move. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Floats it out in space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Vols can really attack on this second and short. Just keeps slinging it. Flips it out in the flat. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dead center perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Maryland proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Terps team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Fakes to grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quick strike complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. That is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far.
The Volunteers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. He ran it all the way back to the red zone, and man, are they in business. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Using his feet to buy time. He just tossed that one out of bounds to avoid the sack, to avoid the turnover. We've got more plays here on third down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. To throw, it's Baker. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest. Shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We've talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. You let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They'll run play action. Fires pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game?
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Caught close to the marker, it's Jefferson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10, touchdown Volunteer. A great catch and run for 6.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Ramsey. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the tailback. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but you see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Owls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Baker. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Desperately wanted to keep... Oh, but they did not. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Fighting off the defender.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Give to the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Vols decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A low line drive and not his best work. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Things have not gone the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Unloads it left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Needed 1 more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Baker. Takes the easy completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw again. Using the quick game. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
They're going to ride this running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Scanning the field, it's Baker. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Man, these plays are really, really simple and really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneaks it in.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. And now we are set up for quite a finish. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That last field goal looks like the game winner if they can keep them from getting in field goal range here right at the end. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off.
He'll take the deep shot. Ball is